We regret to announce the death of Mrs. Gabriel Ismay Nestor, also known as Gabu, Babu, or Magoyo, of Victoria Street, Soufrière. She passed away at the St. Jude's Hospital on Thursday, 13 September 2012. She was 75 years old. She is predeceased by her husband, Alexander Nestor, also known as Goyo, of Soufrière. She was the secretary of the St. Isidore's Confraternity. Left to mourn are 9 children: Justin Degazon Leon, of Mondador Castries, a member of the Cathedral Choir; Blaise Degazon, also known as Chedu, employee of Singer Soufrière; Theodora Nestor of La Clary, employee of Ideal Bakery, Brazil Street, Castries; Francis Kenneth Nestor, also known as Smoking Joe, of Fort Benier, Soufrière, employee of Ministry of Education, Office District 8, Soufrière; Desmond Nestor, also known as Edet, of Palmis, Soufrière, employee of Ministry of Education, Office District 8, Soufrière; Charles Nestor, also known as Reagan, in Alberta, Calgary, Canada; Clovie Nestor of Victoria Street, Soufrière; Edgar Nestor of Rockall, Castries, employee of Rakai Wholesale, Jeremy Street, Castries; Nicholas Nestor, Acting Corporal No. 515 of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force. 18 grandchildren: Joseph Degazon, also known as Joe, of the USVI; Martin Boyce of England; Kurt Degazon, Special Constable No. 360 of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force; Vianney Leo, also known as Ed, of Mondador, employee of Treasure Bay Casino; Vincent Matre, also known as VJ, of New Development, Soufrière; Sophia Matre, of New Development; Alicia Joseph, of Wingville, Soufrière; Kishmer Nestor Lorenzen, employee of Ladera Resort and Spa, Soufrière; Brunella Nestor of La Clary, employee of Super Jail Rodney Bay; Kenroy Nestor, employee of Bay Gardens Beach Resort, Front Office; Roy Nestor, student of Sir Arthur Lewis Community College; Glenn Nestor, student of Soufrière Primary; Desmond Nestor, student of George Charles Secondary School; Desi Nestor, student of the Soufrière Comprehensive Secondary School; Danny Nestor, student of the Soufrière Primary School; Charlie Ann Nestor, in Toronto, Canada; Nicole Nestor of Entrepot, Castries, student of the Leon Hess Secondary School; Shane Nestor of Rockall, student of Marshall Combined School. 10 great-grandchildren: Rayshard Jeremy, student of Dame Paulette Louise School; Curlin Jeremy, student of the Castries Comprehensive Secondary School; Jeremiah Degazon of Mondador, student of the Mondador Infant School; Enola Alexander, student of Bouton Combined School; Kishan Lorenzen of Boulevard Street, Soufrière, student of the Soufrière Primary School; Ajani Lorenzen of Boulevard Street, Soufrière, student of Little Ambassadors Preschool; Charles Jabatis of Crestland, Soufrière; Baby Kyla Gabri Stefan of La Clary, Castries; Shania Hippolyte of New Development, Soufrière; Kijan Matre of Barons Drive, Soufrière. 2 brothers: Anselm Degazon, also known as Lapo, of Marie-Thérèse Street, Groselet; Peter Degazon of Mondador, Castries. 6 nephews: Constantine Degazon, also known as Elijah of Soufrière; Edward de Souza, also known as Tijabo, of New Development, Soufrière; Gilles Montout, tailor of Boulevard Street, Soufrière; Russell Jean of Saltibus, security officer at Jalousie Resort; William Lorenzen in the USA; Brian Dupigny, security at Triple N Bookstore, Coral Street, Castries. 11 nieces: Ruth Jean and family of Egad Mondador, Castries; Rebecca Jean and family of the USA; Rachel Jean and family of Bizet, Castries; Magdalene de Souza of Tourouge, employee of Monroe's Bakery, Castries; Francisca de Gazon and family of Palmas Soufrière, Anselma McLaurin and family of Bagatelle Castries, Kristen Jalouet and family, registered nurse of Victoria Hospital of De Gazon, Grand Riviere, Martha Lynn of the USA, Jane Montout of Fort Saint-Jacques, employee of Ladera Resort and Spa, Soufrière, Noelita Montout of Tirocher Castries, Sisters-in-law, Mrs. Veronica de Gazon of Mondoudou Castries, Mrs. Marie Hall de Gazon of Marie-Thérèse Street, Groseilliers, Magdalene Fauché and family of Soufrière, Antoinette Alexander of Belle Plaine, Soufrière, Ignace Abraham of Soufrière. Brothers-in-law, Francis Nestor, also known as Chappie of Lafague, Choiseul, Stephen Abraham, proprietor of Cool Breeze Jeep Rental, Soufrière, Leon Abraham of Soufrière, Cletus Abraham of England, Cecil Abraham of Fort-Beignet, Soufrière. 3 daughters-in-law, Macrina Daniel of Palmas, Soufrière, Elisa Nestor of Canada, Glennis Nestor of Fort-Beignet, Soufrière, employee of the Soufrière Hospital. Son-in-law, Bruno St. Rose of New Development, Soufrière, employed at Hess Oil Limited. Grandson-in-law, Sylvester Sherman Lorenzen of Boulevard Street, Soufrière, employee of the Security Department of Jalousie Resort. Granddaughter-in-law, Stacy de Gazon of the USVI. Cousins, the Gere family of Etangs, Soufrière, the Henry family of Leclerc and Mondoudou and the USA, Augusta Peter and the de Gazon family of Monsieur Choiseul. Close friends, Helen Shaw of New Development, Soufrière, employee of Jalousie Plantation Resort, Miss Cressy Baptist of England, Mrs. Batilia Charles and family of Rabot Estate, Soufrière, the Albert family of Torrell, Soufrière, Victor Abraham of England, Dr. Simpson of Groseilliers, Bernard Revere, also known as Bugs of New Development, Soufrière, Dominic Daisy, also known as Didi of Soufrière, Christiana Celestine of Diamond Estate, Soufrière, Ingrid Sylvester, also known as Jin of Barons Drive, Soufrière, Sister Rose of Fort-Beignet, Soufrière, Sister Payne and Sister Helena Snack of Boulevard Street, Soufrière, Edrina Polio of England. Other relatives and friends including Mrs. Tekla de Turville and family of Cap Estate, the Blaze family of Bellevue, Choiseul and Castries, the Nestor family of Rosehill, Choiseul and abroad. Other relatives and friends too numerous to mention. The body of the late Mrs. Gabriel Ismay Nestor, also known as Gabu, Babu, or Goyo, will leave Lazarus Funeral Home in Vieux at 12:30 p.m. on Friday, 21st September 2012, and thence to the Church of the Assumption, Soufrière, where the funeral service will be held from 3:30 p.m. The body will be interred at the Soufrière Cemetery. The body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home, Udog Road, Vieux.